My name is Hootie, and
I'm
Solid. Solid. We started doing work together. We're brother-in-laws as well, and we started working together at the end of 2013. We started a company called Superior Realty. We were buying, fixing up, and renovating and managing single-family properties in Atlanta. And we were doing everything just the two of us until we had about 150 houses. We hired the first person. I always wanted to open up a bunch of different businesses, but just all the workload that we were doing, it was just insane, and I didn't have the time to do it. But I always had these ideas. And then about 3 years ago, we started using a company for virtual assistants, and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience, and it changed our lives. I have so much time. I have time to do these videos right now, which I never had before. But that wouldn't have been possible without our virtual assistants.
And when we started hiring virtual assistants, and we realized how easy it was to train them and get them set up, it took away most of our workload. We have virtual assistants now in our company doing pretty much everything in the management company, and since early last year, we opened up 4 new businesses, and a lot of them are staffed with our virtual assistants from OVDYM. And it allowed us to start and grow those businesses very quickly because we didn't have the expense of larger offices and the American salaries to have to set that up. We were able to hire employees right away at a very low cost and be able to expand our businesses and make sure everything was working and happening.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the company that we were using, no complaints against them, they're a great company. And I loved it so much, I was referring a bunch of friends to them. Finally, we said we could do this on our own. You know, it's kind of like when you have a great product, it's kind of like Tesla. You know, their marketing budget for marketing is $0. You know why? Because their drivers, their customers are like a cult following. They love it so much. They tell everybody how wonderful it is. And it's the same thing with virtual assistants. Once you start using virtual assistants, I think you feel the same way. And I was just standing on a pedestal for that company because it changed my life so much. I was trying to change all my friends' lives to make it better for them. And I had no compensation for it until I said, hey, I should do this on my own.
And when we describe what we're doing to friends and business associates, it's like everybody's like, you're doing what? And how many people do you have working for you? And once they hear what we're doing, they're like, I have to start using virtual assistants. And some of them takes a while till they actually make a punch because they're always, well, there's this problem.
It took us a while. It took us about a year before from when we first thought about it and heard about it. We were also like, we were in this office in Memphis. We went in Dan's office.
Right.
And he had this huge building with no employees. They were like, damn, what's going on here? It was a property management company in Memphis. We were interviewing for some properties we had there. And he says, oh, all my people are in the Philippines. I used to have a big team. We were like, what are you talking about? And then, I mean, that started us on the journey. Then we were at a show 6 months later, saw a company that provides virtual assistants, and then it took us a while, and we were like, we need to do this. We just need to try it.
And yeah, once we did, we've never looked back, and we are now in our management company. We're now at, I think, 13 virtual assistants, full-time virtual assistants, and multiple other ones in our other companies that we work. So it's really been a game changer, and it's really, if you're a small business and you're not using virtual assistants, you're missing out on both efficiency, cost savings, and just the overall flexibility of really growing your company without considering, you know, every time you want to hire somebody new, a huge salary and space and setting up and all that. It's a much easier decision to make when you realize that your expenses should be so much lower.
You know, another point is that you know, Amazon is probably the biggest lobbyist in DC right now for minimum wages being raised to $15 an hour. And they're already paying their employees more than $50 an hour. It's not like they're these great people that are caring about the people and trying to raise their income and their cost of living.
Political.
They're doing this because they're knocking all the little people out of business. That's what their goal is, so that they can't compete with them and they get more of the market share. And the only way for the small guy to compete with an Amazon is by finding ways like this of cutting their costs using virtual assistants.
Yeah, awesome. Visit our website, OVDYM.com, and check us out.
Yeah, OVDYM. Look at the link below. Click on the link below. Set up a discovery call, and
we'll learn
try
about
it out.
the business. We'll understand exactly what you're looking for, and really focus on pairing a virtual assistant that fits your needs, not just here's a person with a name and has access to a computer, but actually somebody who either has experience or has the personality that you're looking for in the business to really assist you with the task that you need.